When two people share the same belief and look at the world with the same compassion, what emerges from their synergy is a realm of peace and progress. The association between Jaina and the Bharatiya Jain Sangatana symbolizes that synergy. It began more than a decade ago when the erstwhile Jaina president Dr. Dheeraj Shah witnessed the aftermath of the massive earthquake in Latur, Maharashtra. After acquainting themselves with BJS's relief operations there and visiting the headquarters in Pune, Jaina extended a generous contribution of $33,000 towards the mission. The very next year, Jaina invited BJS President Mr. Shantilal Mutha to talk extensively about their work in 20 cities across the United States. BJS's work in social development, disaster management and education was very well received by the people.
I am happy to note that Bharatiya Jain Sangatana has been doing commendable work, particularly for the welfare of the socially and the economically disadvantaged sections, and in particular students in that category.
बैंक संगठन को मैं बधाई देता हूं। उन्होंने भूकंप के उत्पन्न स्थिति में साथ जुटाकर सेवा का भाव जगाकर बहुत अच्छा काम किया है। 368 विद्यालय आपने बनाकर लोगों के अर्पण कर दिए हैं। लोगों के सामने वो विद्यालय आने लगेंगे, लेकिन अभी और भी काम बाकी है और मुझे विश्वास है कि आप इसी तरह से अनवरत सेवा के काम में लगे रहेंगे। मेरी शुभकामनाएं आपके साथ हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Jaina's wholehearted support during the Bhuj earthquake in 2001 was a reflection of their conviction about BJS's commitment as well as capabilities. A distinct rapport developed by now as Jaina took keen interest in the activities of BJS. It went beyond funding during disasters to promoting religious and cultural values amongst the youth of the community. When BJS embarked upon designing a multimedia syllabus on Jainism, the pioneering project received valuable inputs from Mr. Prem Gada of Jaina. Later, under mutual agreement, this syllabus was given to Jaina free of cost for use in various centers in the United States.
હું શું જોઈ રહ્યો છું? આ તો સંપૂર્ણ સ્વસ્થ બનીને બહાર આવી રહ્યા છે. શું મારી હાર થશે? આ મહાવીરની વીરતા ખરેખર અજોડ છે.
In 2002, BJS incepted the Federation of Jain Educational Institutes, FJEI, a network of more than 1,600 educational institutes founded and run by Jain educational trusts across India. The first national conference of FJEI was attended by Dr. Gada, Dr. Dilip K. Bobra and Dr. M. Pandya of Jaina. FJEI's ideology drew Jaina President Mr. Anup Vora to learn more about the mission at the presentation in Mumbai last year. In the coming years, FJEI hopes to gain from the valuable intellectual inputs of Jaina members to make its nationwide educational movement a success. In Jaina, BJS has found a friend. During every challenge, the bond has been reinforced as Jaina has stood behind BJS. This time, it was the formidable task of reconstructing 34 schools in Andaman and Nicobar after the tsunami razed them. The islands are the closest landmass from the epicenter of the earthquake that caused the tsunami. The location is remote. The means of transport are limited. The thickly forested topography is unfriendly to say the least. The connectivity between the islands is only by ferries, and the monsoons are overwhelming. The work conditions are harsh. The transportation of raw material from Chennai to Port Blair and from there on to the various sites on the smaller islands is a difficult task. All this culminating into increased costs. However, BJS took up the challenge to rebuild the schools. Jaina stepped in to sponsor the construction of the school at CFO Nala. One of the 34 schools being constructed in the seismic zone 5, the school will have 10 rooms and adequate toilets. It will be built in an RCC permanent structure as per IS code 1893 and will house about 200 students and 13 teachers. The school at CFO Nala will open up the doors to the fundamental right to education for hundreds of little children in the area. The school will be inaugurated in August 2005 by a Jaina dignitary and will be officially handed over to the government of Andaman and Nicobar. BJS is grateful to Jaina for their support. On his visit to Andaman and Nicobar on the 6th of May 2005, the Honorable President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, surveyed the relief work done by BJS and had extensive discussions with the team. His appreciation spurs BJS on. However, BJS's work will not stop at building walls and roofs. It will strive to inject quality and vigor in the education that the children will receive here through the Andaman and Nicobar Educational Quality Improvement Program, ANEQUIP. BJS has a lot on their hands in education, in social development and in rehabilitation. Each project is momentous enough to make a difference to India. BJS relies on people who think alike and who possess the capabilities to accomplish societal good. The coming together of Jaina and the Bharatiya Jain Sangatana holds the promise of a safer, happier and stronger India. Come, let us make things happen.